So just hours after Disney confirmed their giant bid for 20th Century Fox, and Fox said, yes, this is the one we're going with, a brand new report was published talking about the antitrust approval. So essentially what's happening is that there are laws, specifically in the United States, in regards to giant corporate monopolies. Now, of course, when it comes to talking about Disney acquiring Fox, everybody was screaming monopoly off the top of their head who didn't want this to go through, because they don't really understand what it is. A monopoly would essentially be, imagine if, and let's just make this simple, imagine if Disney was to buy DC Comics. That is a monopoly, because they literally own the biggest two comic publishers in the world. That is a pure monopoly, you can't argue that. But you know what's not a monopoly is buying up smaller companies and absorbing them into yourself. That's how most of DC Comics was founded. They went out and they bought this character, they bought that character, they went out after another character. Then Marvel bought Malibu Comics. So a lot of these things are dealt with in these acquisitions, but they're not as big as a monopoly of sorts. And many people were worried that this would be the case, although Disney has already said that's not going to be what happens, because it's either somebody buys Fox and saves them, or they just kind of fade away and their franchises go into obscurity and then they get brought up for pennies by people that don't really care. So Disney stepped in, Comcast tried to step in, and we had this bidding war. Well, the newest report goes on and talks about the antitrust and how some are worried that there is a strong case to be made that Disney might own too many properties and have too much on their plate, that some of it will suffer, which I guarantee that is the case, because look, Disney movies are already suffering when they come out, considering they're stacked one on top of the other, and adding more from Fox would probably make this even worse. So the antitrust might be going pretty much towards saying, yeah, we don't know if we can approve this, but apparently Disney and Fox are very much ready for this, and they're willing to part with certain aspects to be able to bring that down. Now, what that means, you know, it's really anybody's guess, that they're probably going to be like, okay, well, we need these properties, but what are we going to do with Predator as Disney? Nothing. All right, get rid of Predator. Get rid of Alien. What else we got? Was the show with the belly button dude? Was that on Fox? Yeah, ditch that. No one's going to watch that. So see, like, they could do that. So they would pass antitrust. So we're going to know in the next 2 weeks, apparently, how this goes. But my money is on Disney probably succeeding with this.